Okay, y'all, I want to try an experiment. I want to expand my musical palette beyond the stuff I listened to in high school and college, and maybe you do too. Now, YouTube won't let me play songs aloud, or they'll, crack down on the channel or whatever. But I can listen to them on headphones, and I'll do like a time lapse, and you can see my face or whatever reacting to it. But then we'll talk about it a little bit afterwards. Then I'm going to listen to them again, and because I want to make sure I get a good feel for the song. I don't want to react to. You can see my immediate reaction, but also my a little more studied reaction too. After the first listen, I'll tell you like some of the things that I notice, some of the things I like, some of the cool stuff that I hear. After the second listen, I'll try to give a little context for other people who may be a little more seasoned like me, and help them get some kind of frame of reference for what this song sounds like. Obviously, I'll put a link in the comments so you can listen to it too. Maybe I'll talk about some lyrics too. Also, I will do what I'm going to call a pizza reaction. And I'll tell you a little bit about what I mean by that. There are things that we all love to have on a pizza. There are things that we're like, okay, that's fine, but I'm not going to order it on purpose. And there are things that you're going to pick off the pizza, right? So at the end, I'm going to tell you, like, is this a song that I'm going to like go seek out more music by this artist, listen to it more? I think it's really awesome and cool or whatever. Or it's something that's like, okay, it's fine, it's good, I appreciate the craft, but like it's not something I'm going to go seek out actively later. Whether finally it's something that I'll hit skip on if it comes up on my algorithm again. So, hope you enjoy this. We'll call this double reactions. Today, the first one I'm going to do is by a band called Blood Orange, which I'd never heard of before it popped up in my indie algorithm. Song's called Charcoal Baby. So here we go. So that is a hard to play song. I see on my playlist here that it's a 2018 song. So like it's new to me. It's not new to the world. The thing that jumped out at me the most to start with is there's like a not detuned guitar, but like a bending guitar. Like it's not like a whammy bar sound, but like one where you have those sliders on keyboards that you can kind of bend the pitch with it. It sounds kind of like that, except with the guitar. The guitar riff in the verse sounds like a Chili Peppers verse, like a John Frusciante thing. But then there's this like funk bass line too, and you should probably see me dancing in the thing, right? The whole thing has kind of the feel, at least on first listen, kind of like a '90s, early 2000s R&B kind of song. It's very, very rarely smooth. There's not really any rough edges around it at all. And then there's like this bridge breakdown where there's no bass and no drums, and there's a flute somehow. And then the outro is got the drums and bass picked back up, and you got that saxophone in there. It's really cool. I don't know exactly how to place it yet. I'm gonna have to listen to it again. All right, so it's several hours later now, and the kids are in bed, and I'm going to go back and listen to the song again. We'll see how it hits this time. First of all, I'd like to go. I think I'm going to go through the things that it reminds me of, the influences you hear in there. The guy's voice sounds a little Michael Jackson-ish, like early Michael Jackson, like Thriller and Off the Wall era Michael Jackson, except slower somehow. Like the whole song, the drums, all of it sound like the drums were played on a drum machine or live or whatever, and then run through a delay instead of actually played at a slower pace. It sounds, and that goes with the bending of the guitar that I was talking about in the first part, where it all seems like it's being warped somehow or slowed down. Um, so if the other things that I hear in there are, I mean, there's a little Maroon 5-ish kind of vibe. There's a little bit of like In Excess, if you know them from the 80s. That saxophone riff at the end kind of cranks it, kind of like an In Excess song would. So if you like Maroon 5, if you like In Excess, if you like that kind of stuff, um, check it out. Like it's worth listening to. I will say that there's not really, for me, a memorable part of it. Like, I can't sing a line of the song. Couldn't quote you a lyric from it. Um, if I heard it playing in a club or I saw the band playing, we danced to it, it would be fun. Well, I wouldn't dance to it now because I'm old, but like generally speaking, like you could do that. It's a good, sweet groove, but um, so I would put it, I guess, on a pizza rating thing. I'd put it kind of in the middle. It's it's not a memorable song for me, but it is not offensive. It's not bad. It's something where I may check out some of their other songs, just to see if it's all that kind of vibe or not. So again, that was the song's called Charcoal Baby by a band called Blood Orange. I'll put the link down there in the description so you can go listen to it if you want to. Tell me what you think. If you're a Blood Orange fan or a member of the band or whatever, tell me a little bit about what I'm missing out on, and help me love it better. So, till next time, this is Mirror Music Double Reactions. Take care, y'all.